Hey everyone, I think everyone said this before, but it is a great pleasure to introduce Diana to you today. She's a student at Oak Grove High School. She has 5 dogs and she loves to swim, but more than anything else, I'm really glad that she bore with me throughout the whole year, even with all those meetings at Starbucks with all the people around us, some Bernie Sanders supporters, and we got through it, and she did a great job. And it is also with great pride that I would like to tell you that she starts next week at the Girls Who Code program in San Jose, and so her engagement with STEM doesn't stop here. So welcome, Diana.
Hello, everyone. So my mentor is a very inspiring person, and her name is Roshni. I like to talk a lot about her because, without her, I wouldn't be here. And so she's a software engineer at Google here, and she's a great animal person. She loves to explore, and she has a green thumb. She loves hanging out with her friends. She loves board games, and most importantly, she loves giving back to the community. An interesting fact about her is that she went to NIT Karnataka before going to UCSD for her master's in computer science, and she speaks 4 Indian languages, which is really impressive, and she's from Bangalore. So last year, before I started this program, in the summer, I had just came home from visiting my aunt, and I learned a lot more about her profession. And her profession was being a computer engineer. So I thought it was really cool. So I said to look into it. And when we came back to school, I saw on my school loop page, I came across this magic program, and I thought it was a great place to start. And I've been given the opportunity to gain the knowledge and gain understanding of everyday use of the internet. And my goal was to create my own website. So what I enjoyed about this whole magical experience is that I learned more about myself, about my capabilities, and learning more about my mentor. And I learned a lot more. I learned a lot of new code, and I gained a perspective of how the web is built. And the trial and error process was really challenging, but it was rewarding because we got to pick up some of the things that we didn't know, and why we figured out why it didn't work, and the feeling of accomplishment when we got successful trial. The difficulties was learning multiple languages at the same time and applying it to the program as a whole. And I don't think I would ever change anything about the experience, because this is my first time ever being proactive about what I liked. So it has been a life-changing experience. So what is GitHub? My website is hosted on GitHub, and it's a hosting service where you could code share and have publishing rights. So wherever you have with the command line, you could work on it from anywhere. So my website features 6 tabs, a slideshow, a banner, and embedded form and YouTube videos. And it's about my coding journey. So these are the 4 resources that I used to learn about all 3 languages. And I learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And I learned how to host a website on GitHub. So my GitHub is about my coding journey, and I think that a lot of you could relate to it because we all started somewhere, and I wanted to share my story, especially because I was so new to this. I didn't know anything about coding at all. And so the first 2 tabs are about where I started and what I have contributed to, and what I've done this year, like Google Coding, where I contributed to Fustasia and Sugar Labs and more. So the next 2 tabs is the repositories, which is talking about what I've contributed, and my 4th tab is about what interested me and what inspires me in STEM field. The last two tabs are about me, about my contribution to my own website and how Roshni helped me through the whole way. And the last tab is about a contact form that I embedded from Google. And that's my presentation. Thank you.